Hi guys, it's your girl Sheila again, and yes, today we still have Captain Mukula, and yes, this is part 2, or call it day 2. I'm still chillaxing and hanging around this guy. His house is amazing, you guys. It is house goals. You who are watching the show, especially the youth, you need to work hard and attain such a dream. Remember, I'm in the White House. It is your girl Sheila in the White House. Let's go in for the actual interview of day 2. Yes, you guys, I'm hanging out with Captain Mukula, and yes, his house, my God, this is, I don't know what to say, but he lives like a king. And this goes to show, no matter the background, you can always, pave way for a very beautiful future. A very beautiful future. Well, Captain Mukula, first of all, who do you look like?
I think I look like myself.
Let's go back to mom and dad.
I think I was closer to both, really. But maybe closer to my father in terms of height, because she was shorter, but I'm tall. But in terms of character, she was very calm and very composed, a great leader. Yes. So in essence, I'm more like both.
Both of them.
But in terms of morphology, my father.
Yes. You must have broken hearts, growing up, eh?
Yes, I did. We, as you know, their children get closer to their mothers as they grow up. They tend to lean more to and learn more from the mothers. And I want to tell you that mothers are great, great people.
Very great people.
They mold.
And they nurture.
They mold you and nature. And you'll find that if you want to see a mother, you may be married to your wife, as naturally you would be. Yes, you're married. There comes a time when a mother gets a little baby. The first attention, to see that the attention is there. If a man groans in the night and turns and sneezes in the night, she will not pay attention. She will continue sleeping.
Because you're mature.
But if a newly born baby, or even an infant, 3, 4, 5 months, sneezes or even coughs in the night, you'll see the mother jump off the bed instantly. It will be spontaneous, and she was with the baby just to see whether he or she is all right.
Actually join, the politics bit of it. Tell us briefly, about your wife, Gladys.
Gladys is a very good friend of mine.
How did you meet? Was it way before or after you joined in politics, becoming a pilot, that you met?
No, I was training to be a pilot, and she was in school in UK, and I was in school in the United States, Acme, in Dallas-Fort Worth area. We met in a plane. The rest is history now.
I know. It should have been history.
But we're very good friends. We've been together.
So was it friendship first or love at first sight?
I think it's love at first sight. There's that great saying, the first cut is the deepest.
It's the deepest.
Yes.
So she was your first cut?
First impression.
Oh.
Yes. So the deepest impression, the everlasting impression. And I'm proud to be there.
I know.
Yes.
Give us, advice. Like these days, I don't know what's happening to us. I don't know if it's the food. I don't know if it's the people we hang out with. Like relationships never really last. Like you've been with your wife for as long as we can remember. What keeps you driving and what keeps the fire burning for you up to today to say, she is my friend?
To get married is not a walk in the park. To bring two people from two different backgrounds, two different upbringings, two different approaches, two different feelings and likings together, and to hold them together. It's not an easy thing. It's not a bed of roses. And I must say that we've gone through our ups and downs. But it's the ability for you to sit down and resolve. And sometimes I want to tell you, you don't have to be right for you to apologize. You don't have to be right all the time. You must give in. At a certain point, it's your personal judgment. It may be the girl, it may be the boy. But I see that the differences which have emerged are now the modern generation factors. Things like your phone, iPhone, or your telephone. If you do not respect one's privacy, and you want to go...
At times I want to catch up and know, how is my babe doing? I want to know what's going in your life, because I am your wife.
You know, boys, men are very naughty, like some girls too. So you have the WhatsApp. They send in a lot of teasers, a lot of things that go in through the social media. Now, sometimes, if you go in and open up somebody's privacy, and open up what you call the cupboard, you know, hell breaks loose. You open up a can of worms, and obviously, sometimes you're teasing. And that's what women don't take. Girls don't take that. And equally, if you do that to the girl's phone, then you're in deep trouble.
Yes.
The point I'm trying to say is that learn to respect her privacy and learn to respect the man's privacy. These telephones have led to a lot of fractured marriages and collapse of marriages. Because the moment you open up, and that is it. You say you're cheating on me. Women or men cannot stand the word cheating. That is the recipe for disaster. Number two is the issue of priorities. Attention. Women like a lot of attention. You must, definitely, you must have enough time for her. You must learn to have her feelings. You must appreciate her interests, and so on and so forth. If you ignore that, you're in a lot of trouble.
Mukula, the pilot,
Yes.
to a politician,
Yes.
representing sorority municipality.
Yes.
From 2001
2016 to 2006 to 2016. 20 years.
How have you
From
managed
a
to handle?
young boy to now mature.
You must have had a lot of girls dancing on your campaign trails.
Naturally, you have.
That's what I wanted.
You have to have many other people to come in. This is part of leverage. With
Do you remember some of the songs they used to sing for you?
There are very many. Number one, Mukula, number one. Number one, Mukula, number one. This is part of campaign gimmicks, mobilization. It's like the army. You build morale. We had morale boosters. You drive the population. And I'm a very prophetic, I'm a very dynamic mobilizer. Very, very dynamic, very creative. I think outside the box.
How was it? How was the transition?
I'm not one person you want to see across the other side. In mobilization? No. I don't think you want to face me on the other side.
Because you're very good.
Very aggressive.
You believe in yourself.
Extremely, and I put all my time and energy and thought.
But what can't you do?
I don't know.
I know. I know there's nothing.
There are many things that I can't do, obviously.
So where did now the inspiration come from? From being a pilot now to politics?
Well, most people do forget and sometimes you don't know that I came from the private sector.
Private sector.
I came from business.
It was business before?
Business before I went to politics. I had 6 aircrafts.
Personal?
Personal. Before I went into politics. By the time I joined the parliament in 1996. I started with 1 car when I came from the US. I sold that car, and from that car I bought, because that time there were no cars here, I bought 4 cars, and then from Japan, then sold those cars, the 4 cars, and bought 16 cars. And sold those 16 cars, I brought in, I think, 36 vehicles, and so on. I was turning over and over because the demand was huge. At one time, I was importing over 100 cars at a go. I was like a dealer from Japan. And part of the money now, I started setting up other companies.
Have you written books?
Not yet.
You should.
Yes.
Because we need that knowledge. From 1 car to 16, from 16 to 20, from 20 to 100?
Yes, and more. The point and to buying aircraft. The point I'm trying to tell you is like when I was with my mother, starting by selling a few sumbusas, a few mandazis, then eventually you go and sell more. Then they kept on frying and so on. So I learned to multiply, and I learned not to eat my profit. Taught by my mother, never eat your working capital. And the thing about it, she always taught me, is saving. I save and invest. Save and invest. This is the discipline the young people need to learn. If you don't save, then you can't reinvest. Get my point? And anytime you work for a bank, you borrow. Never borrow money, like I see people borrowing money to start business. You can't make a break because you'll be working for the bank.
For the loan.
But if you can save, work to save, and try to build capacity, you'll always make a break. 1 by 1 makes a bundle. The Baganda have a saying, kamu kamu gwe muganda. Bugubugu si muliro. Akwata empola atuuka wala. Mukyala wange muganda. Mukyala wa Nkima.
Kati wayiga okutambula ng'omuganda?
Olwanira obuko akuuka ejjembe. One thing I've learned is that you cannot please everyone.
That's true. That's true.
And politics is about management of a bigger society, addressing the issues. Politics in context is about the management of perceptions and expectations of the people. You must always give confidence and appear to be the one who is more confident.
Who's in charge?
Who is in charge, and you must be giving a direction. The moment you appear to be feeble, the moment you appear to lack direction, and the moment people look at you and say, this one, ono talabikanga gundi, omukulembeze.
Someone not authoritative.
Authoritative.
Yes.
You must be assertive, you must be clear, and must ensure that, yes, you are in charge and you deliver. Yes. So it's the science of management of society, but based on perceptions and expectations. Yeah.
You won a couple of elections. To a point, in my head, I thought it could have been maybe you had money.
Well, now I see that people are moving more into
the money direction.
Into money. Politics is being monetized. Without money, you cannot
win elections.
You cannot win elections. You find that you are all the time. You are all the time in a framework where you find that people want this facilitation, People want this transport. People want to move to this direction. You want to go to schools. You want to go to poor women. Our society is generally poor. We are leading a population which, to a large extent, 70% of the population is below the age of 30 years. Most of them are unemployed, are poor. They need direction. Now, for you to inspire them, you will talk very well, you will be dynamic, but at the end of the day, they will ask you, kakati you get the bulungi, wado gambo otya?
Bako ne chokola.
Wado gambo otya? Because you can't keep young people jumping up and down, and they go home hungry.
That's true.
They can't jump around without them drinking water or eating something. There are people who are really committed. You see that these people are committed, they're working day and night. They have not left you. They've been with you.
Since
What
day
do you
one.
do? From day one, what do you do? So you need to facilitate them, and a constituency which is urban like mine, Prt2 municipality at that time. I'm now out of elective politics. That's again a good day.
Wakoye.
Nkoye. Not that.
Yakoye.
Maze. Enkola yange okulabira ddala nti my main thing is to see to it that we can now create employment, create jobs and opportunities. And that's why I'm in the private sector. I am into the airline, I have a training school, I have schools, I have a charter company. I'm going into industries, I'm already in industry. I'm going into other areas of industry. I'm into oil, I'm into transport, I'm into the media, I am into security and many others.